Welcome, welcome
Hey!
to Omaha, Omaha. I'm Mike.
I'm Eva.
And let's get the show started.
Okay, so we're going to start out with Eva's injury report. Renamed Eva's ACL report. Renamed FML report. So let's jump into this with Jamal Charles. Tore his ACL in his left knee. Finishing up a run in the first quarter. Out for the season. Really, FML. Does ACL stand for absolute complete loser? Because, yeah, he's done.
Sorry.
In Sunday's game versus the Eagles, Falcons quarterback Matt Ryan and Roddy White were banged up. Matty Ice hurt his knee during the game. He's questionable. That O-line has been taking a lot of heat. In 2 games, they gave up 9 sacks and 17 hits against Ryan. While Roddy White left with an injured thigh. He's listed as questionable as well, participated in limited practices, so keep your eye on both of them. Next, we have Miles Austin. Sunday in the game against San Francisco, Austin had 9 catches, 3 touchdowns with 443 yards.
I know.
Impressive, but make it even more impressive, he did it all with a pulled hamstring. So he looks doubtful for week 3. So speaking of that, Des Bryant is unlikely to play, as well as Romo being day-to-day. So I have 4 words for you. How about them Cowboys?
Cowgirls?
Cowgirls.
Okay.
That's my injury report.
Okay, this next segment is what we like to call is Mikey's matchups. Let's start off with Bad Teacher versus the Playmakers. This is a big game for Bad Teacher because another loss puts her at 0-3. She had a tough loss last week, and I'm sure she's still hurting now. But I see her bouncing back with a victory with Rodgers and Forte leading the way. My next matchup is what I like to call
Game of the week.
Shades 23 versus the best team in the league, and that's Laces Out. Laces Out has been dominating this league from the get-go. And I'm sorry, you ain't going to give Laces Out her first loss. I see Laces Out 3-0 and on the top of the bad division. Next game, Manning up versus Boo Boo. With Tony Romo down and not sure if he'll be playing, I see this being a good game, but I see Boo Boo at 3-0 and on top of the ugly division. 3-0. This next game is what I like to call
Wash of the week.
SI 49ers versus the Fisher Brothers. Even though I doubted the SI 49ers, it seems his luck always prevails. With some crazy play, 99-yard receptions, 90-yard receptions, you name it, he gets it.
Are we still talking about that Wes Welker?
Wes Welker, Henderson,
I'm over it.
I don't know.
Over it.
Fisher Brothers got no running game. I see SI 49ers stomping over the Fisher Brothers, and I got a question. Will Antonio Gates get a catch this week?
I don't even know if he's going to play.
Okay.
Worst.
3-0 SI 49ers and on top of the good division. Next game, the Echo versus the Playbook of Eli. The Playbook of Eli just lost James Charles. That's rough. Ouch. Fitzpatrick has the hot hand, and I see Echo winning this one in a close call.
Hey.
Sorry. Next game, Animals Day Frisch versus Mama Dukes. Right now, Mama Duke's team is hurting. Sidney Rice, Steven Jackson, Michael Vick, the list goes on. Animals Day Frisch looking not to be the laughing stock of the league. You don't want to start 0-3 now, do you? But I do see Animals Day Frisch having the last laugh in this one for his first victory. And that's a segment on Mikey's matchups.
Next we have 5 up, 5 down. Okay, first, Cedric Benson versus San Francisco. After 2 weeks, the 49ers have allowed the fewest fantasy points to opposing running backs. And they also have not allowed a rushing touchdown. Also, Benson has had just 141 yards. 141 on 40 carries. Averaging 3.5 yards a carry. I don't sit him.
Okay. One guy you should play is Ben Tate. No Aaron Foster, no Charlie Ward. It means Ben Tate will get touches. A lot of touches. I see him having a big game. Get him in your starting lineup.
Next we have Darren McFadden. Running backs this season have not been able to do so much against Rex's run defense. DMC might do some stuff with the passing game, but it's too risky. Sit him.
Deion Branch. This guy is looking like he'll have a big year. With Tom Brady throwing 800 yards a game, it seems like any receiver on that team is going to have a good game. But it seems like he's one of his favorite targets, and I see Deion Branch having a big game. Get him in your starting lineup.
Next we have Wes Welker. I see a few of you raising your eyebrows out there, but this one, just give me a second. In 7 career games in Buffalo and 14 overall games against Buffalo, Welker has failed to find the red zone. In those 14 games, he has just one 100-yard game. I mean, Brady and Welker could light him up, but it's just hard to argue with history. Sit him.
Fitzpatrick, my man. Although the Patriots can score 90 points a game, they also can easily give up 90 points a game. And the way Fitzpatrick and his offense are looking, I see this being a high-scoring game. So even if the Bills lose, get Fitzpatrick in the game. It's going to have a big game.
Okay, next is Adam Vinatieri. Okay, I don't usually talk about sitting a kicker. But I was recently talking to a friend who was very worried about his kicker. And I realized kicker could be the difference between a win and a loss. So, Pittsburgh is coming off a shutout game against the Seahawks, which is their first since 2008. And this could be, they could have a repeat. So, I definitely don't think you should play Vinatieri.
You won't even get a point.
Not one.
Steve Smith is one guy you want in the game. No, not the Eagles, Steve Smith.
Oh, you scared me.
I'm talking the Carolina Panthers, Steve Smith.
All right.
Jaguars look horrible on both sides of the ball. I'm just saying. ... That means Steve Smith with Cam Newton, that's his big play man. That's big play fantasy points. Get him in the game.
Okay, this is number 5. You know what that is? My controversial pick of the week. You ready for this?
I can't wait to hear this.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers?
Listen, men lie, numbers don't. In the past 5 starts against the Bears, including last year's NFC Championship, Rodgers has passed for more than 244 yards just once. He only has a total of 3 touchdowns, 3 total passing touchdowns, 2 rushing, and 4 interceptions. And in those 5 games, Aaron has been sacked 12 times. So I know this is probably falling on deaf ears. Sit him.
Wow. That's probably the most controversial
I
one
went
of
there.
all. Okay. Well, one guy you should get in is McGahee. He's coming off a good game last week. Marino down and hurting. This guy's going to get the most touches. And Kyle Lawton, I mean, are they ever going to sit him?
No.
So maybe they should just keep handing the ball off to McGahee. I expect the Broncos to rely on their running game against the Titans. And that's our segment on 5 Up.
5 down. Okay, next we have I Told You So?
Yes. Do you have I Told You So?
No, I think everyone listened to me, so we're good.
Well, someone did listen to me, but I just had to bring it up. Shades 23, you listened, and you played Jordy Nelson. And a big reason why you came back and beat Bear Teacher. So I just want to say, I told you so.
You're welcome.
Next segment.
Really?
Really?
All right. I guess we all saw this coming. Knew it wouldn't be long before you heard Brett Favre coming back. I mean, really, I can't even listen to this guy's name anymore.
Really?
Granted, he's not coming back as a quarterback. He's coming back as a college football announcer. But I can't. Why am I turning on the computer headline, Brett Favre coming back? I'm over it. Really over it.
Really?
Yeah, really. Done.
Really?
Really?
Boo-boo, what were you thinking? Playing Brandon Lloyd? He
Really?
wasn't even playing in the game. Did you even do your homework that
I
week?
think that's 0 points.
What is wrong with you? Yes, you did win the week, but points are big.
Really?
That could be a playoff. Why? Really?
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 I have no idea. All right, well, that's our show.
On Omaha.
And in the words of Tom Landry, football is incredible. Is an incredible game. Sometimes so incredible, it's unbelievable.
To next episode. Bye.
Bye.